just about set. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Tanner Bybee.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Luis Arraez stands in. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Late swing, foul to the left. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering way upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. 1 out, bases empty. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one the other way. Throw on to Santana. 2 away here in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Two outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And there's a ball. Bybee, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Now 1-1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the air to left, down the line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here in Cleveland. And today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
At the plate, Stephen Kwan. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. That's off the mark, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Just missed. Kwan gets his lead at first, nobody out. Double play ball to second. On to Bogarts. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there with the defense shifted to the pull side. Pitch is on the outside corner, and that made it pretty easy for him just to punch it the other way.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Just missed.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
That's whipped. Base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now a chance for Lane Thomas. In for a strike. Good slider.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field, way back there, and that one is off the top of the wall. Coming home, the relay to the plate, he'll score, and they lead by 2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Angel Martinez. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Man at second. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
blocked. Darvish delivers. Stays alive. Darvish kicks, delivers. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 2 and the Padres nothing. Here in Cleveland, top of the second, and now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one's
Ball
upstairs, ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Strike on the inside corner. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Out towards left center. Kwan settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
6, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
2 down, base is empty. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was late there, strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brennan makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Darvish back to work. Out there to center. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bo Naylor in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
No strike.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Line drive. Slings to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brian Rocchio. Ripped to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that ends the inning. Guardians fail to score as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for
getting
San
started.
Diego,
Here's
left
Jason
fielder,
Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. In for a strike, 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And now it's Elias Diaz. That's off the mark. Ball 1. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
Just off the inside edge. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. That one fouled off. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman.
So the
Luis
San Diego
Arias.
batting order turns over. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's the
off
left
for the
fielder,
Guardians,
Stephen
left
Kwan.
fielder, Stephen Kwan.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's
0-1's
got a
the count.
great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
So now here's the
Manzardo.
DH, Kyle Manzardo. He hit into a double play his first time up. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same
Third
page right
baseman,
now.
Jose Ramirez.
Two down, base is empty. And now, Jose Ramirez doubled his first time up. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye in that spot.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And that skips in the dirt.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Guardians go down in order. They lead it 2-1. Start of the fourth.
Leading off
Now
for the
it's
Padres,
Fernando Tatis
right
Jr.
fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's down and in.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Bounce to Santana. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Fly to left his first time. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Machado in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Santana, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Inside ball.
Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a pop-up. Cronenworth makes the play, and it's out number 3. Guardians go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Bybee back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Padres, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That one missed. Pitch in the dirt. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Grounded to third, could be 2. Slings to second, back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first is way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
And here is Jason Hayward. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1. Nope. Outside.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
So now the DH spot, Tirso Ornelas. Struck out looking his first time. Just
that ball went out.
missed. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field, squeezes it, and that's the third out. One left for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. The wind and the pitch. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Guardians.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. 0 for 1 so far.
Naylor.
And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Ball one there. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is downstairs. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Rocchio stands in now and watches strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch just misses.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
To short, could be 2. On to Cronenworth.
He's out.
And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 2 in this one.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Runner at third, 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a rocket into the outfield. The run scores from third. It's 4-1. And he's there with a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for San
New pitcher
Diego.
now, Sean Reynolds.
Number 25.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so
Sean
this bullpen
Reynolds.
has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez, 1 for 2. Manzardo on at second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. And he's out.
Got him on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's the strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one a little bit high. 3-2 now.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first
Luis Arraez.
baseman, Luis Arraez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one to first, but it kicks foul. The other way, and there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Tatis, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
The Padres trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Gaddis, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Smith warming up as well. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Popped up. Rocchio. He's got it, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Guardians 4 and the Padres 1. Back now at Progressive Field. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Carlos Santana. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That's a ball.
Outside low, and a count now 2-0. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Lane Thomas now.
Center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Just missed. Santana on at first, nobody out. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. This one looks like trouble. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 5-1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One on, nobody out, a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
To the right side, Cronenworth. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting, right fielder, Will
And now it's going to be Will Brennan.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. One away with a runner at third. And a foul ball. That one the other way, and foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Left field. Hayward settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 6-1. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Naylor.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying onto the home run porch and left, gone. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sean Reynolds will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
A
San
new
Diego.
arm into the game, the righty,
Number
Ryan
78.
Hoeing.
Well, they need someone to
Ryan
stop the
Hoeing.
bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and that is that. They get 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 a solo homer. 7th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 7 and the Padres 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
And you know, bullpen guys can
Now
struggle
pitching
sometimes
for
when
the
they're called
Guardians.
upon with big leads because it
Number
just doesn't have the
34.
same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Third
Here's
baseman,
Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece. Sewald in his 7th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't
Now
like he was set up for it by
second
something
baseman,
off
Jake
speed
Cronenworth.
earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an
Now batting,
excellent pace.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Bogarts now. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1. Nope. That's inside.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Pitch
1 ball,
misses,
2
and the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Bogarts off of first with 2 away. Right side. Brennan under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Padres lead 1. They're down 7-1. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this
Counts
ballpark?
1-0.
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's
One
that
ball,
what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah.
Man, that
Now
slider
batting,
bearing in on your hands like
designated
that, it's just so
hitter,
tough to fight off. It's kind of like a
Kyle
cutter. It just can
Manzardo.
eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Manzardo batting with one down, takes a strike. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Outside low. Now 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hayward pulls it down, and there's two down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Two outs, base is empty.
Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, and they're on top 7-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the eighth, and the batter now, Tirso Ornelas. Sewald back to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tim Herron, the left-hander, up and throwing. Walters, the right-hander, also getting loose. Oh, 1 now. And that's a little high.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
On the ground, right side. Santana with the throw to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
Here's Elias Diaz. First pitch, and he just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. Luis Arias will hit next. 1 for 3. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout.
batting,
All
right
fastballs.
fielder,
Man, he's got a
Fernando
lot of
Tatis
confidence in that
Jr.
pitch right now.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's
1-1.
outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tatis waits.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Jackson Merrill in the San Diego on deck circle. Rips one to right. And foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. The 1-0. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. An outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Lane Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And Thomas is out.
Up next for the Guardians, second baseman, Angel.
2 down, bases empty.
Martinez.
Now it's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and he reaches safely. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Martinez off of first with 2 away. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Long run, tracks it down, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Guardians, but they're still on top 7-2.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back. It's the
Guardians.
top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
63.
Andrew Walters. Here's
Leading
Machado.
off for San
Struck out
Diego,
on just 3
third
pitches
baseman,
last time.
Manny Machado.
And the
Ball
first
one,
pitch
no
misses
strike.
for ball 1. You see the velocity 97
I got
with
a
that
ball, 1 strike.
fastball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Padres, second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Into Heritage Park and out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and they slice into the lead. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right.
Ball.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase, the closer, is getting loose. Sobrowski, the lefty, warming up as well. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Next offering misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. On the inside corner for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Quan heads after it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Padres.
Manager out of the dugout
Jason
now,
Hayward.
and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Andrew Walters won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase.
Save opportunity for
Emmanuel
him right here, and
Clase.
he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Hayward in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
One down, base is empty. That to right. Brennan sizing this one up. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated
Last
hitter,
chance for the
Tirso
Padres.
Ornelas.
Now the DH for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Clase is just one strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On to first, ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.